A new study from the National Alliance of Youth Sports shows that 70% of kids stop playing competitive sports by age 13. When asked the reason, most teens say it's just not fun anymore. The question is why? Juliana W. Miner at the Washington Post gives a few reasons. I'll summarize a few of them. First, it's not designed to be fun. As kids get older, the sports programs are geared to the more competitive kids. The kids who just want to have a good time are squeezed out. Also, the push for kids to specialize. As Miner puts it, increasingly kids are pressured to find their passion and excel in that area. The problem is, kids don't know what their passion is. That's what being a teenager is about. Trying lots of things, failing at stuff, and most importantly, wasting a lot of time. Which brings us to the current focus on success. Schoolwork is harder, there's more homework, and parents are hyper-focused on college. But they shouldn't be. Why do you think there's so much campus binge drinking, even at top schools? These successful students aren't just unwinding after a tough week. They're blowing off steam that's built up from their entire overplanned adolescence. We don't need successful kids. We need happy kids. And don't worry, they have plenty of time to be successful. Yanis, what do you think of that? I'm assuming, did you waste a lot of time in your adolescence like I did?
Yeah, I've been wasting a lot of time. Till now, really. Just have one question. When she said for the more competitive kids,
yes,
did she mean, was that code for African-American kids?
No, no. She was saying that it's, I don't think so.
Because there gets a certain point where you're just like, all right, I can't compete anymore. So I'm going to go to video games. I can dunk that way.
Well, the thing is, you do have, it is a minority, it's multiracial, but it is a minority of students who really want to compete like pros. And the other kids are like, I can't deal with this. But what are you going to do? I mean, what do you think the answer is? Do you want to cater to the top ones, or do you want to just make it fun for everybody?
It's got to be catered to the top ones, and the other ones, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you got to keep sports competitive. We got to keep churning out the best athletes, but everybody else has to get off the couch once in a while, put the video games down, go outside, play some kickball. Throw it at the. There was a lot of fun when you were a kid. You picked the slowest one on the block where I grew up. He was fat. You threw the dodgeball at him a bunch. There's other ways to have fun.
You know what the story is, and I loved your talking points. This is making something out of nothing. This has always been that way. I mean, since when did everybody, when they hit the age of 13, continue to play sports as they did when they were little? Remember Fast Times at Ridgemont High? We had slackers. It's been this way for decades. Well, this is what editors are assigning stories because they have nothing else to write about. This has always been the case. No, I don't think it's true.
Listen,
I think it's always been the case that most children stop doing sports when they hit 13.
But you don't think high school sports is getting more competitive, more serious?
Yes, I agree with that. But it was never really like that decades. Through the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
I wasn't a jock, but I wanted to do sports, so I did track. So I ran in the fall, and then I ran in the winter, and I ran in the spring, because that was for the people who...
But that's what track did.
Yes.
Right? That's what you did. What Gavin, and what we're talking about now is people being crazy, parents being crazy that their kids have to be successful and keep doing sports and keep going and going and going. Knock it off.
Well, they got to run.
Need to be that
Knock
way.
it on. I disagree.
Hold on, Gavin. Give us your theory.
Sports is sports lessons. It's like music lessons. My kids go to guitar and drums. I don't care if they like it or not. They can cry. I feel nothing. You're going there. Now, if you want to have fun, go play drums on your own. Go play guitar on your own. Go play soccer in the backyard. Play street hockey, whatever. But as far as the sanctioned times, with music lessons, it's about getting better at it, concentrate, don't have fun. And with sports, it's get competitive, get out there. Organized sports is about winning. And you should keep doing that your whole high school. It's a great lesson, winning. Well, as far as fun goes, go do that on your own time.
But sometimes winning can get expensive. So when I was growing up, I was on a competitive dance team, like a dance troupe.
Yeah.
And I was tired of going to lessons 5 days a week and rehearsing. And I told my mom, Mom, I want to quit, expecting her to say, no, you're going to stick with it. And she's like, fine, you saved me a lot of money.
What's a competitive
Between lessons and costumes, you go to regional competitions, national competitions, choreography classes, all of that.
Then you didn't have become a weird person.
So I think a lot of it has to do not only with kids not wanting it, but the parents driving them to
That's
practice,
true.
driving
That's
them
the problem
to
with
stage
the
moms.
market.
Yeah.
Stage moms are
We need
they're
more
making it-
Chinese parents.
It should
to
be
force
very
these kids.
simple. There's a field over there. We should all split it. The fact that the market can't handle that and is making it too expensive is sad.
Do you think it looked the way it came down? You guys are all about competition. The gals are saying, like, let's
No, wait,
calm down.
hang on. I played sports,
Right.
4 sports in high school, and I played
Right.
volleyball all through college.
And I did.
Nice.
And I was captain of all 4 teams in high school. But there are kids then who didn't want to do it, and I hung out with those kids. And they were great.
Called losers.
I wasn't
That's what they
allowed.
are.
Losers are my friends.
That's just a few days a
So
week where you're
bad.
competitive. What's the matter with that?
All right, everybody do what you want.